So, hello students, this is class 6th, class 6, subject GSC, and we are studying lesson 15, air around us. Lesson 15, air around us. Air around us. We have to study lesson 15, air around us. First, we have to make reading and then question answer and other things. So now you see page lesson 15 and lesson 15. Yes, lesson 15, air around us, page number B80. B80. So about air, we know very well about the air. We are familiar to air. We cannot see air, but we can experience air. When we sit in front of fan, we can experience the air. In front of coolers, we experience the air. When wind comes, we can experience the air. When we are riding bike, we experience the air. So in this way, many ways we experience air. Air is very important for us. You know that air contains oxygen, which we use for respiration. So without air, we cannot live. So in detail, we have to study. In this lesson, we have to study about the air in detail. So first, we will start the reading of this lesson. So, how do we know that? How we know the presence of air? How do we know the presence of air? Air is a gaseous state of matter. You know that the state of the matter? Three states of matter are there: solid, liquid, and gas. You know about the solid? Table, bench, etc. So many things are the solids. Liquids, you know about the water, oil, etc. etc. And gas, this is another state of the matter. So air is the example of the gas. It is a gaseous state of matter. So air is a gaseous state of matter. Air is a mixture of the gases. Air contains oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, etc. etc. So air is a mixture of gases. So air is a gaseous state of matter and is invisible. We cannot see the air. Only we experience the air. We cannot see air but experience the air. How do we realize the presence of air? Well, we can feel air. Following examples will illustrate the point. What are these points? First, when we rapidly move the hand fan, we feel its presence on our body during summer season, or that we have the hand fans in this way. Suppose this is the hand fan. Suppose this is a hand fan, and we using the hand fan. So doing so, we can experience the presence of the air. This is hand fan, and we are using the hand fan, and air is everywhere. So we can experience the air. Next, when we sit in front of moving fan, when we sit in front of a moving table fan, we feel its presence. If we place a few pieces of paper in front of it, they are blown away. They are blown away. So the moving air is commonly called wind. We are experienced about the wind. We know very well about the wind. So the moving air is commonly called wind. If the wind blows at a high speed, it sweeps the dust, leaves, etc. along with it. It can uproot trees, electric poles, etc. In such a situation, we call it dust storm. You know about the experience of the dust storm. When storms come, a huge amount of the dust is present in the atmosphere, blowing the dust particle in the atmosphere, and strong wind can uproot the trees. Even big trees are uprooted during the strong wind. So everything on the surface of the earth is surrounded by an envelope of air. We are studying here. Around us, air is present. Table is there, that is surrounded by the air. Any other furniture is there, surrounded by the air. We all are surrounded by air. So everything on the surface of earth is surrounded by an envelope of air. This envelope of air is commonly called atmosphere. One term you know about the atmosphere. We are surrounded by envelope of the air. Our earth is surrounded by the envelope of the air. So this envelope of air is known as atmosphere. The envelope of air is known as atmosphere. Air is very essential for all living things. Animals and plants, no living organisms can survive without air. So air is essential for us. We breathe in air. Plants also breathe in air. We emit, we release carbon dioxide, that is also a gas. Plants utilize this carbon dioxide for synthesis of the food material. So, let us try to find more about air by doing following activity. So, we can find more by doing following activity. To show that air occupies space. To show that air occupies space. How you can find the air occupies space? One experiment is there. So you can do this experiment yourself at your home. What things are needed here? So what activity? Activity first, to show that air occupies space. One activity to show that air occupies space. To show that air occupies space, so very simply, what material is available at your home? I am telling you that you take a bucket. You take a bucket. Or any plastic tub is available, you can use. So fill half of the bucket with water. Or during when you are going for bath, you can also do this experiment. So you take a bucket half filled with water. Now take a glass. Take a glass. Little big glass you have to take. Take a glass. Little big size glass you can take. This is a glass. Glass is empty? No, it is filled with air. Air we cannot see here. So we have to study that air occupies space, how we find. Now take this glass and keep the glass at the surface of the water. With your hand, you keep it is glass and inverted. Take is inverted glass on the surface of water with your hand. With your fingers are there, your hands is there. By hand, you put this glass. And after pushing, you find that the level of water rises. Other thing you cannot find very easily. And you push, and after pressing downside, you little tilt the glass. You little tilt the glass. When glass enters inside the, you little tilt the glass. You tilt the glass and you find that air bubbles coming out. You find that air bubbles coming out, and in this situation you can find the water up to level of water inside the glass. If glass is transparent, then only you can observe. So it coming understanding. Now more tilt you, and after tilting, more tilt you, then this is. Then more gases will come out, and this area will be occupied by the water. Initially, when just you try to push the glass, into the water, you see the level of water rises in the bucket. Water of level, suppose it is by the pressing it reaches level will reach up to here. By pushing at level rise up to here. Now tilt you, and after completed tilting you, then you will find that it will reach at the original position. So this activity you can do yourself. You can do this activity yourself at your home. So I am reading what is given in our book. You can see. Take a glass tumbler and invert it as shown in figure 15.1. So as to ensure that anything in it falls down. Now place the glass tumbler in a tub of water as on figure. You will notice that the level of water inside and outside the glass tumbler is not the same. Inside and outside the level of water is not the same. It is better to use the transparent glass. So from this observation, conclusion can be drawn that there is something invisible within the glass tumbler. Third, now tilt the glass tumbler as shown in the figure. You will notice that bubbles rise up in the water. Why? These bubbles are of air which escape from the tilted glass tumbler to take the place of the air. The water rushes into the glass tumbler. So this activity you can do yourself as I have told you. You take the water in a bucket and take a glass and tilt the glass over the water, and on the surface of the water. On the surface of the water, keep the glass. Now after that you push the glass, and after pushing the glass, little tilt the glass, and after tilting glass, you find that the air bubbles coming out. When air bubbles coming out from the glass, then water will rush to enter inside the glass. When you completely tilt, then glass will be filled with the water. So in this way, by this experiment, we can say that air occupy space. This air, a glass is filled with the air, and when it was tilted in the water, the glass escaped from the water. If there was no air, then what escaped from the glass? So by this experiment we can say that we can observe that air contains space. Another experiment you can do yourself. Take a balloon and fill the air in the balloon, and you see that the balloon will increase in this size. It will be inflated when we push the air inside the balloon. So as you take the balloon such you can do this experiment. And no variable, this is balloon is there, and when we are filling the air, that is become the shape is this one is the, and by this experiment we can say that air occupies space. So you can do this experiment yourself. Next time we discuss more. Thank you.